Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Lisa Renee TV. If you have not yet subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? Make sure you do so today before you leave. Make sure you thumbs up the video if you do like what you see, and to share on all your social media networking sites that you happen to be on at this time. Hello, and welcome back. All right, so I hope everybody had a great weekend, a great Easter. Yes, I had a lovely Easter as well. Kind of chilled out at home. Didn't really go anywhere. I cooked me a nice dinner and just kind of watched movies all day. Just kind of relaxed. Me and my brother, we just kind of relaxed at home. So, but I hope you guys had a beautiful Resurrection Sunday. So. But yep. I hope everybody's well and COVID free. COVID free. Yes, indeed. All right. Well, I just want to jump in here real quick. This topic was on my mind. It came to me not too long ago. So let's talk about it real quick. Okay. So, how do you know when it's time for marriage season preparation? Right. See, that's definitely a big one. I mean, this is April, so we're heading into marriage season territory, right? We know the brides are getting them dresses and the alterations done, and we already know what it's gonna be. Even though it's 2021 and we're still in a pandemic, some brides are still forging ahead and they're going to go ahead and have their wedding. So, which is a good thing. It really is. So, we already know what it is. Okay. So, this time happens to all of us who are meant to be married. Now, with all that's happening in life, things can be unclear at times, which is very true. Sometimes overexcitement can cause us to believe that we are headed into a certain season and we're actually not. How many of us has been disappointed? You thought that it was your season and it's not. It's not. And you're like, doggone it, more waiting time. Like what is going on here? And then sometimes that can cause your patience to wear thin, and we don't want to get weary in our waiting season. So I just have a couple of tips here, a couple of signs here. All right, so the first one that will help you to know when it's time for marriage season preparation is God will speak to you. Simply put, God is just going to speak to you. His voice and method of doing so, it won't be the same as some other people. So it's going to be different from, like, the way he speaks to you will be different than the way he speaks to me, or the way he speaks to your sister or your mom. Okay, so don't expect it to be the same method or the same way. Okay, so maybe he spoke to them directly, like it was almost like an audible voice. For you, maybe it'll be a message on a piece of paper or something like that, or through a YouTube video, or or something like that, So it's gonna be based on your personality, and most likely when he speaks to you, it'll be the same way he always speaks to you. So if he always has a certain way of talking to you, that's how it's going to happen. So you definitely want to stay prayed up, stay close to God, because you definitely want to hear his voice. You don't want to miss it. All right. So he will certainly let you know when the time has arrived. So just know that. All right. The second sign I want to discuss is you may start getting signs. Speaking of signs, you may start getting signs. Now, if you say, well, what are these signs? These can be anything, really. You can get a bridal catalog sent to your home. Okay, so it can be that. I'm trying to think, what is another good sign? Because I think I had a friend where she had a catalog sent to her home. It could be something that you're watching on TV, a certain commercial that pops out at you. But usually it's a sign because you just kind of feel it. It's like it's talking to you. But it can be a video you watching, a show, a certain scene. Maybe it's a wedding scene or something like that. Something going on, in a certain movie or a show that you're watching. But you get it. So yeah, these signs could be anything really. So watch out and notate when you get these signs and pray about them for confirmation. Always pray on signs. When you get a sign, you want to make sure it's actually from God, because he can send signs too. So you want to be sure that, okay, Lord, did you send me this sign? Because I kind of felt connected to it, and I just want to make sure that this sign is actually from you. Okay? Because we don't want to get attached to the signs and the wonders, and they leave us wondering. You don't want that. But other than that, signs can be great. So lastly, the relationship makes sense. So this is only if you're in a relationship already. So if you're like, well, I'm in, I got a boyfriend or I got a girlfriend, the relationship you're in, it just makes sense. The person, you get along really well. They love the Lord. They love you. Everything is great. You're equally yoked. There's no pressure there. Everything is it just follows suit. Everything is just wonderful. You can't complain. Not saying you're perfect. You're never going to be perfect. But for the most part, it makes sense. It really does. Or the person that you may be talking to somebody, they're attempting to know you more or know you better. So this can be like, let's say he's somebody at church or somebody out in your workspace. It's like you kind of, what is that? What word am I looking for? You all are kind of in contact on a regular basis with each other. You're not dating, but you're just always around each other. And so you notice there's a strong connection. And you notice occasionally this person is like trying to get to know you a little bit better, and you're like, wait a minute, does he like me? You're like, yeah, he probably does. And he's just trying to figure out how he's gonna make his move, to finally let you know, like, yeah, I like you, I want to get closer to you. Just trying to figure out what I want to say here. So yeah. But yeah, those are the signs. Those are the three tips that came to me that I just wanted to pass on to you. And I do want to leave you with a Bible verse that I want you to try to meditate on and just think about during the rest of the week and the weekend. This is Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. All right. So let's think about that during the rest of the week and the weekend. Meditate on that, especially if you're feeling low, feeling down about the current season you're in, if you're still single and your wishes to be married, or if you're in a relationship and you're not sure if it's leading towards marriage, you need answers. Go to the source. Meditate on that verse, and everything will work out however God sees fit for it to work out. But like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys once again for tuning in with me. I hope you got something out of the video. I really do. I will leave everything you need in the more info box below. Yes, my book is still on sale. So if you haven't gotten a copy, because my book, it's a fictional book. It's really fun to read, but it definitely can help you in your life as well. It has just some great stories in there. So it's one whole complete story, but the characters and the things that they're going through, like some of you may see yourself in that story, or you may see somebody else in that story, and it really could help you in your own life. So definitely go ahead and grab a copy of Long Way to Love. It is on Amazon. So I'm going to drop that information for you in the more info box below. But thank you so much for tuning in. And you guys stay safe, stay well. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.